It's like anthem after all the Cork City of Sianish. Gach ein cluthe tá after all the clustáil on Piain show. Agus díreach ní gach cluthe say after all an or on atá clustáil is tú siúil amach ó Turner's Cross. Is féidir le lucht le núna Cork City ein tú leis na lyricí. Bhí Eláin triblóidí ag Cork City of Siarin na bliana. Big nach chuig club as an saoile gá míle a de. Ach, tá mí fós an seo agus be mí an go Joe. Still ends all right, lads.
Is Amhráin úntaach pop ceola. Tá sé san ochar E major agus tá sin ás ochar éos I mórthúm. Tugann sé found a gcuoine bheith ag canna le chéile. Agus sin an fá go na bríonn sé go maith is spás na puibilí.
I felt like we were going to melt together into one person when we cuddled up, and I nearly said I was falling in love, but I stopped myself.
It was obviously a brilliant time, because I kind of met her at a time in my life when I was kind of a bit lost, to be honest. I suppose I was half, and she made me feel whole.
Can you remember the first time you heard After All? And did you know the song was written about you?
I think I probably nagged him in a sort of teasing, kind of not entirely serious way. It's like, I'm the love of your life, you should write a song about me. And then I felt guilty about it because I think there was some like review in some magazine that said, oh, it's, you know, oh, it's just a bit of a cheesy love song or something. And I wrote in my diary, I should never have nagged him to write a song about me. But then he said he was really glad that I did, because it was a big hit.
An chiad banna as Corcaigh go hainar Top of the Pops, seans, ach bhí sé dainach gur bé After All ag giad hit mór.
Bhí Annar, Nocha Trí, bhí Paulón, le Barabola, agus na Dahana bhí ortha, agus an fuinne bhí ann, bhí mar thar bheith bródú lasta, bhí siad as Corcaigh agus bhí siad ann ag déanamh bheith.
We were fortunate enough to be in the same dressing room area as Paul McCartney. We met him and his wife and his children. I'm a huge Beatles fan, and I asked him for a hug, so he gave me a hug, which I was very grateful for.
When I was chatting to him yesterday, you know, he said that he met you at a time of his life when he felt quite lost, and he met you, and it made him really happy.
Yeah. Well, I think we made each other very happy. I don't know how it would have worked out differently, but he wanted to go back to Cork in the end, and I couldn't go because it would have been too difficult for me, I think, to just give up everything and go somewhere completely on my own. So, who knows what would have happened.
Tá After All fanta ag gríthe muintir na héireann. Ach chuireach glúan nó fé dheasa ag an Amhráin fithe chuig bliain níos déanaí ag cúpla carach déad áirithe. Bhí sé go hiomlán patente.
Hello, Alex.
Jay Gwitch.
Cud stán tú?
Tá bhad amach, tú féid.
Just bóna leat.
Fáil se go Corcaigh.
Gar mágad tas cuireadh. So, an raibh ceol timpealairt agus tú óg?
Ní raibh. Han M&M agus U2 le ma iad agus hahan Michael Bublé le ma wam. Sin scéal eile.
Sorry there, does anyone know any sing-songs?
I'd say Connor does.
What does he? Do you know anything, fella?
He loves that fella Wesley.
What about a Westlife?
I do. I have one.
Gan trashin young offenders foi buchlí óga, ag brisean dlí, ag ritho na Paulíní. Ach, sa chrí bhí sé foi pobl, cardas, grá.
Inis dom fé bheith tafad an roiach son an most.
Bhí sé te. Bhí méidir scanánú ar mo sin ar fe gá nó trí lá sa saoire agus ní raibh éon aircán. So ceapfá nach raibh ach 10 uair ar an bus ach bhí crú umlán an freisin, so yeah, anna te.
Toasted.
ní deora bhí an sin ach alles. So
Do-de-do, 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 do-de-do.
Sin an fá a nibríon an árán sa chlár the young offenders. An mus is grúpa agsúla seo ach ag an nóméid seo agus iad ag canna after all le chéile tá siad aontathe.
Ag der an le, after all, scá chéile a bhhair na daoine. Go dtíocht mar an ggéine Lena Franks ag sábháil an dón le popceol.
Come on. Do-de-do, 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 do-de-do. After all, I really love you.
Haring an chlár sin dolór cainte. Teacham daoine fós ag caithfh tíléinse le I'm Billy Murphy scríofar who rud atá aisteach ach jazz mar sin féin.
Yeah, tá Amhráin ceanna go sin áil.
I know that we fight, and our love gets pushed to the side. Still it ends all right. After all, I really need you.
A ní míad sa ráirc seo an árán mar árán Corcaí. Agus an seo tá sé reborn do ghlúan nua.
Rud atá go hálainn.
Go hálainn ar fad.
Agus tráthúil go leor de bhar ráthúlacht the young offenders, ní hamháin gur abhús glíoch an ceanna bhí an de after all ach spragach Paul chun echeangal a dhéanamh a thuair.
When the young offenders came on, it kind of gave us another lease on life. I was kind of so grateful for her inspiration for the song that I wanted to know where she was. I wanted to make sure she was okay. So I okayed it with my partner. Would she mind if I talked to Katie? And she was fine about that. And because she kind of talks to her ex-boyfriends and stuff like that, she's very open-minded. I came across a Twitter account that I thought that might be her.
I think Paul had decided to find me somehow, and he kind of found me on Twitter. I think he'd sent a message to it, and I didn't see it for months because I never looked at it.
I got a request from her, so this was a couple of years later,
Okay.
saying, is this Paul, you know, from the Frank and Walters? And I said, yes.
I know, it's just like no time had passed at all, really. It was like, oh my God, you're exactly the same. And then they were playing in London. So I went along and I took my youngest daughter along to the gig. And we met up, and I guess it had been like 27 years or something since I'd seen him. And it was just like, no time at all. It was lovely. It was really nice to think that hadn't all been for nothing, because it had been such a huge relationship in my life.
Did you reference her at all at that gig?
Oh, I did, yeah. I did. I said that the girl who inspired After All was in the room, the first gig that we done. You know, so the people were happy, you know.
A few people in the crowd had seen me like nod and him look at me, and they were all like nudging, and then is it you? Is it you? Are you the After All girl? And I'm like, sweet. Yes, I am. It was really funny because everyone was lovely, and they're like, oh my God, it must be so amazing to hear this song. It must be so emotional. I was like, yes, it is. Don't set me off. And it's such a happy song, so I can't be sad about it. It's not about me as such. It's about being in love, being young, and forgiving things in relationships and just enjoying it. And I think that's why it's popular.
Dunnach chuir the young offenders mar litir grá de Corcaig. An gapan tusa gur bé After All árán grá na cathrach.
Ah, síle mé. Seasan an cholín san árán de Corcaig. Agus fiú má ágan tú, nó má hitchin tú amach le Corcaig, beag fáilte mhór nar a hagan tú arás.
Tá an teachtarach tharbh simplí, déanaan gach duine darúd faoi an rud is fear down. Bíonn siad ag tríd, bíonn siad ag déanamh darúd faoi na daoine speisialta in héal, ach ná déanaigh darúd is í an grá an rud is tábhachtaí down.